Rich rising. Rich rising, y'all. Rich rising. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Happy August. New month. New goals. New energy.
A pepperoni pizza.
Shit.
Pepsi Zero Sugar. It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness. Simply
Gratitude, most divine angels, ancestors, spirit guides, my highest light, for cleansing any impurities from my decks. Ashe. No negative energies, no negative entities, no trickster spirits, clarity only. Ashe, divine light. Ashe.
Pepsi Zero Sugar at your next meal and taste the goodness.
Welcome in, divine risings, y'all. Rich rising, rich rising. What time is it where you guys are at right now? $6:15. Okay, yeah, that's my time also. 6:15. Are you guys getting ready for work or? Welcome in those that are just joining. Happy Friday. Welcome if you are new here. If you are returning, welcome back. I do like to start my readings out by expressing gratitude. So type in the chat what you're grateful for today. Thank you for the rose. If you want to take some of this cleansing, take some of this cleansing here. Cleanse off the energy if you allow it. Take a couple deep breaths. Allow yourself to cleanse the energy, welcome in new energy, cleanse out the old energy. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale. And then exhale. Take another deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale out anything that is not wanted in your energetic field at this time. And take another deep breath here. Inhale the goodness in. Exhale out. Gratitude, Spirit. I will be doing all signs today. Grateful for family. Welcome in, everyone. If you are just joining, type in the chat, what are you grateful for today? I like to start my readings out with gratitude, okay, to the divine angels, spirit, universe. So whatever it is that you're grateful for this morning, today, type in the chat as you come in. Express a little gratitude this morning. Welcome in those that are joining. Welcome in. Type in the chat what you're grateful for this AM. Express some gratitude at this time. Those that are just joining, type in the chat what you're grateful for at this time. Those that are not meant to be here, Spirit, clear them out. Ashe. Those that are not meant to be here, clear them out. Clear them out. Those that are not meant to be here, Ashe. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Welcome to the new followers, new supporters. Thank you for those that are participating in the gratitude. I appreciate it. Ashe. Ashe, Ruby. Gratitude for liking the live. I appreciate it. There is some confusion that's going to be clearing up for some of you this month, okay? So if you've been in a space of confusion, there will be some things clearing up. You'll be receiving more clarity, or you could be already have clarity that has been already kind of been trickling in over this summertime, getting the answers that you need so that you can move forward. So with this August, you know, new energy here, some of you may have already got the clarity that you needed to move forward. Now it's just the new steps and the things that you're needing to release to just go ahead and move forward with the new energy. We'll be walking into a new season here shortly as well. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, ambitious, study, okay? So that energy of being the student, okay? So there could have been a lot of things that you may have learned over this past, well, with this summertime, okay? With the lessons that's, you know, going on right now with, you know, Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, and things are going to start moving a little bit calmer for some people, not everyone. Some things are about to start really getting rattled up for some folks that are not necessarily doing their inner work. So don't let your outer, don't let the outer environment dictate you at this time. Okay, keep yourself level and keep yourself grounded. As long as you continue to work on yourself internally, you don't necessarily have too much to worry about. So all right, so I'll be doing all signs today. I think I started off with, I think we'll go ahead and start off with fire again today. Happy birthday to the Leos. It is Leo season, so really stepping into your inner power, your inner courage, your inner guidance at this time, okay? Really shining that light on your inner child also, you know, being in a space of, you know, happiness and, you know, like I said, gratitude. You know, what is it that you can take out of the hard or these past cycles or these cycles that are closing out? What is the goodness that you can take out of it? You know, so it's like when we have things transition with our life and it's like you look at the bad things, feel as if you're losing certain things. Look at what you are gaining at this time. You know, so if you are in a space to where you may have had to cut some people off, or in a space to where you may had to change certain things, the way you think about it, you know, certain things like as far as a perspective, you know, look on the brighter side at this time. What am I gaining from this? You know, if I'm had to move around from certain friendships, family members, or whatever the case may be, you know, be grateful and you know, hopeful for new people that are being ushered in that are going to be actually able to see you for who you want them to see you as, you know, so embrace the positive at this time. Yeah, Six of Wands energy, success, victory, you know, recognition, praise. So yeah, you know, you're moving forward, all right, for the collective. A lot of you guys are moving forward. And so, like I said, just embracing that forward movement and not necessarily feeling as if it's a burden that you got to move forward or leave things behind, okay? We got to drop things off in order to open in and usher in new energy, okay? All right, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, promise given just came on. So, you know, some of you have been in a space to where you have been praying and praying, you know, for a different life, you know, praying for situations to pan out a certain type of way. And, you know, your prayers are being answered, and they just may not be answered the way that you want them to be answered. So they're being answered very slowly at this time. You know, and really when, you know, spirit brings things in slowly and persistent, it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, spirit divine will always give you things that you are ready for. So, you know, you may be in a, sometimes we like to get ahead of ourselves and feel as if we're ready for, you know, just to conquer it all, just ready to just, you know, jump right on in. And spirit is like, slow down, you know, you will receive as you continue to evolve. Okay. So that is the energy right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is the focus for this month for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? What is the focus for this month? Can you guys hear me okay, or is the TV or is the music a little too loud? Are you guys able to hear me good enough, or is the music too loud? All right. All right, perfect. Thank you. Who's coming after fire signs? What's the lineup, Spirit? Who's after fire signs? Earth. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, fire, earth. Who's next? Air. All right. Fire, earth, air, water. Can somebody type that in the chat for me, please? Is the lineup. Fire signs are first. Fire, earth, air, water. I think that was the lineup yesterday. Actually, the exact lineup. Let somebody type that in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is their focus? Starting with Aries. Shuffling for Aries. Shuffling for Aries. What's the focus this month for Aries, Spirit? All right, so Aries, if you are focusing on, you know, maybe the negative, try focusing more on the positive. Like I said, we were speaking on, you know, outcomes at this time. So whatever it is that you are feeling a little bit down about, some sort of self-pity, you know, turn this around, okay, so that you don't have to focus too much on that negative energy, because the 10 of Cups came out here, which is happiness, stability, a happy home, okay? So like I said, ushering out that energy of the old and ushering out the energy of feeling as if, you know, you are looking more onto the brighter side of things at this time, Aries, okay? Yeah. Because you may have some things that may be coming in that'll give you more of a emotional fulfillment. Okay. It's going to take some time for this to come in, whether this is a person, place, thing, or whatever it is. But this is a time to rebalance your energy at this time, Aries. Okay. What is this self-pity? What is this self-pity here for Aries? What's this self-pity for Aries? What's this self-pity for Aries? What's this self-pity for Aries? Yeah. You have seize every moment at this time. So you have some opportunities. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is precious. Precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Okay, so yeah, these things that are closing out at this time, it's opening new doors. So when you hold on to the baggage, when you hold on to the negativity of these things that are being closed, you're not necessarily opening yourself up for the new opportunities. Okay, so just go ahead and release that energy. And also, if it just takes a little time to release it, that's okay also. But just making sure you're reminding yourself that being more emotionally stable at this time, Aries. Okay, clarify for Aries. Yeah. Yeah, being impatient. Okay, if you can see that, being impatient, Aries. All right. Guilty, feeling guilty. You may have some things to where you're feeling a little bit guilty. And what I'm picking up on this guilty energy here, Aries, is you may be in a space to where you feel guilty for the things that may have already transpired. So holding on to that, clinging on to that past. You may feel, because I'm picking up on also a relationship in situation. So if you just got into some sort of breakups, whether this is a friends, family member, or actually romantic partner, don't feel guilty for the things that you may not have recognized as far as like any type of red flags. The lesson was there for a reason. All right. Yeah, like I said, for a lot of us, in the collective, the confusion is clearing up at this time. Okay, so allow that confusion to clear up and pass. A lot of times when it comes to answers from divine, the answers come in pieces. So sometimes it doesn't always come right away when it comes to confusion, or when it comes to things being cleared up in regards to your answers or the prayers that you have been asking for. So it takes a little bit of time, because there's a different type of time frame, or with spiritual and the physical. So it takes time for things to hit the physical when it comes to the things that you're asking on a spiritual level. Yeah. Forgive yourself also at this time. Okay. Nourishing your inner child at this time. Maybe spending more time with your children if you have, children, Aries. Okay. So that you don't have to be so angry is what I'm picking up on. So don't be so angry on the things that, and I'm hearing bitter also, the bitterness, so not leaving a bitter taste in your mouth, within your energy also. Confirmation. All right. Close this out here for Aries for the month of August. Yeah. Freedom. Free yourself. Okay. Realize that you are, extraordinary. All right. So free yourself for anything that is holding you down. You see these Yeah, throat chakra can be significant as well. Maybe rebalancing the throat chakra. I'm picking up on an overactive throat chakra. So you can be in a space to where you yell a lot, because I'm picking up on like some yelling. So overactive is more of, yeah, like the yelling and such, like just look it up, okay? I don't feel like explaining it right now. But yeah, throat chakra energy is significant. Also look at these bindings here. So, freeing yourself with this energy of the bird, a bird is see things from a higher perspective. So seeing things from a higher perspective at this time, Aries, let go and release yourself of the bindings also as well. Someone could be really good with their hands. And maybe getting back into, because with that inner child energy, getting back into, like, I'm hearing pottery also, maybe kind of getting your hands in some clay. But yeah, someone may be really good with their hands, like really artistic things. So getting back into some creative mode, creative energy. So spending time with your inner child for this month at this time for Aries, okay? Aries. Leo is next. Leo. Hello, welcome in. Leo energy. Leo. Happy birthday to the Leos. It is your time right now to shine. Leo, shuffling for Leo for the month of August. Shuffling for Leo for the month of August. Shuffling for Leo. Spirit is showing me the spirit animal of a rhino. I feel like that has something to do with like stability. Let me see. Yeah. Strength, grounding, stability, protective, patience, perseverance, connection to earth, solitary, ancestral wisdom, okay, Leo. So right now, being more protective of your energy at this time, Leo, and also working on your stability also for the month of August, regrounding yourself also as well, Leo, okay. For the month of August, what's going on for Leo? Yeah, some of you may be feeling trapped, okay? Yeah, this could have something to do with, feeling a little bit lonely. So some of you may have been in a space to where you may have kind of been brought into solitary because in isolation, with this 3 of Cups in reverse and this 8 of Swords also energy here, okay, Leo? So you may be feeling isolated, okay? Maybe feeling like you're trapped, feeling like there's things that are stagnant at this time. But there's a reason why, is because you're refocusing on your stability with that, that spirit animal of the rhino, okay? So like I said, being very protective over your energy at this time. There may be some things that Spirit is trying to show you more of, what you're needing to move towards at this time, okay? This could be due to, because I'm hearing like socialism, okay? So you could have been someone who, because Leos, y'all are really social. So you could be very, very social a lot. You like to get out and socialize, or you're kind of the life of the party, Leo. But now it's a time to kind of shift gears, okay? So and to focus more on that inner health here, okay? What else? Yeah, Temperance came out here, okay? So with the Temperance energy, this is that balance, okay? So this is your spirit team All right, getting you in that space of solitude so that you can reflect at this time. So a lot of reflection for you is going to be, I'm hearing, yeah, so reflection is going to be the main topic for you, Leo, at this time, especially with winter time coming up, okay? Clarify for Leo. Yeah, new heights, new potential. So there's, you're growing at this time, Leo. Our spirit is wanting you to focus on your growth at this time. So, really clarity and also purity is what I'm picking up on with this white energy here, okay? So there's a need to purify your energy at this time, Leo, okay? Clarify for Leo. Clarify for Leo. Someone's eating protein like pancakes or protein Eggos, like or protein waffles. Picking up on like oatmeal also, strawberries as well. You could be focused on kind of like your calorie counting, or like kind of focusing more on like your weight, or like just really just your physical appearance as well. Kind of wanting to get like some sort of body goals at this time, Leo. Clarify for Leo. Clarify for Leo. Yeah, Spirit wants you to get out of the place of complacency, okay? Feeling like that sorrow energy. You got some new energy that you need to step into, this destiny energy. And yeah, with something that you're very passionate about, okay? So like I said, there's that angels, your ancestor, your guides, you could be praying a lot, the things of what you want to be shown, you can be like kind of in a space to where you're kind of really trying to figure out what your purpose is, Leo, and Spirit's going to show you, whatever it is that you're passionate about. You can be passionate about people, passionate about, elders also. Someone could be a CNA. But yeah, this destiny that you're moving towards here, Spirit is trying to show you to get out of this sorrow, okay? Being complacent, because you have growth here, okay? And that's the whole reason why you're being secluded or being moved into solitude, so that you can go ahead and discover this passion and this destiny, okay? You'll start getting more clear messages. Close this out for Leo. Close this out for Leo. Thank you to those that are tapping the screen. I appreciate it. Yeah, this has everything to do with your path, okay? So this has everything to do with where you're being directed to at this time, Leo. All right. Yeah. Bring yourself to more love at this time, so you can start loving yourself a little bit more. Just exuding that energy of love. So maybe also working on that heart chakra energy as well. Okay. So that you're not in a space of bitterness. Okay. And also to receive, to open yourself up to receive. Okay. Gratitude, Spirit. Shuffling for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're up. We are currently on fire signs for those that are just joining. Earth signs will be next. Air signs will be after. Water signs will be last. Excuse me. Shuffling for Sagittarius for the month of August. Shuffling for Sagittarius for the month of August. Inner child is significant at this time, Sagittarius. So focusing on your inner child at this time, doing like some inner child shadow work, taking a look back at your childhood to see what is reflecting right now in the present moment when it comes to your childhood. I'm hearing missing pieces, so things that may have been missing within your childhood is starting to show up and reflect right now at this time. Okay, this could be like mother wounds, father wounds that may be going on. Clarify here for Sagittarius for the month of August. Yeah. So this is the High Priestess in reverse. So more, maybe not necessarily listening too much to your intuition. You have like a blocked intuition. There could be some sort of confusion or some sort of secrets that may be going on at this time. So clearing up the energy, talking with you, going deeper with your inner child at this time so that you can start focusing more on what's real and what's fake also. Okay, clarify. Yeah, there may be some sort of hidden motives around you also as well. Yeah, this has everything and this is as above, so below. Okay, so yeah, so rebalancing your energy because the Empress energy just clarified with this High Priestess in reverse. So getting more grounded within yourself at this time. Also Taurus energy. Okay, so you grounding yourself at this time, loving yourself, passion, fertility, working on that feminine energy. Okay, Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius, fire signs is a masculine energy. So when it comes to balancing, because this is literally as above, so below. So when it comes to balancing here, because if this confusion, okay, that's the above. So when it comes to the below with this Empress energy being in an upright position, that is telling me that there's more grounding that's needed. So the lower chakras at this time, okay, starting with your I'm hearing sacral, so something about your womb space. Okay, you could have like heavy cycles, PCOS, but womb energy right now at this time. Okay, so focusing on that inner child also as well, so that'll help clear up your confusion and clear up your intuition. What else here? If you are a masculine, this is kind of nourishing your feminine energy. This may have something to do with your mothering or your mom. Mother wounds for a masculine if you're a Sagittarius. Being more nourishing to yourself. Because what I'm picking up on for a masculine, if you're a Sagittarius, is you may not have experienced necessarily a softness within your mother. She could have been very hard. I'm picking up on also kind of emotionally distant as well. So you didn't necessarily receive certain type of emotions from your mom. That could be another reason why you kind of attract certain women in your life at this time that are kind of emotionless, that may just kind of pick up on just wanting to, use you for your money, and that are not necessarily nurturing. So, and that kind of throws off a balance for you to where you don't necessarily nourish yourself. So you don't necessarily think about yourself when it comes to your mental health, for a Sagittarius masculine. Yeah. King of Wands energy. Yeah. Fire sign energy. Okay. Leadership, vision, mentor, boldness, powerful. Okay, so in order for you, with this Four of Swords energy here. Okay, so it's time to go within at this time. Okay, so that you can get the answers that you're needing, Sagittarius, especially for a masculine at this time. Okay, so that you can start balancing some new things. Okay. Yeah, there can be some, this confusion that's going on. But with this strength energy here, right here in this Leo energy, things are going to be clearing up so that you can understand things a little bit more. But really what I'm picking up on is being more soft with yourself, being more nourishing to yourself, healing that mother wound for a masculine. Okay. Look up some things. There's a lot of resources out here. We can use ChatGPT, get on Google, search what are mother wounds within with the masculines. Also with ChatGPT, you can ask them, what prompts can I use? Get on Pinterest, but use your resources. Okay. Thank you to those that are just followed. Welcome in to those that are just joined. We are currently on Sagittarius, ending on fire signs right now. So we will be moving on to Earth afterwards. And then after air and then water. I'm hearing the answers you need are coming, okay? So something may just kind of fall in your lap when it comes to the answers that you're needing or you're seeking out for, Sagittarius. Calmness and stillness is needed at this time. Clarify for Sagittarius. Yeah, balance. So there's a need to balance at this time, Sagittarius, okay? You're getting that call to balance your energy and no illusions here. So yeah, this clarifies that High Priestess in reverse. So there's some illusions or some delusion that may be going on within your energy. You know, stay grounded within the truth and embracing reality with clarity and wisdom to navigate your life's journey authentically, okay? So moving back into balance of your authentic energy, okay? You know, not creating your own delusions or your own illusions at this time. You know, or you could have fell for some sort of delusion or fell for some sort of illusions, okay? But like I said, that confusion, that clarity is starting to clear up, or it will clear up. It just takes time. Clarify, Sagittarius. Clarify for Sagittarius. Yeah, impartiality and creation, okay? So really balancing your energy so that, and also, like I said, that sacral energy is very significant. You know, creation, creator, you know, that's that sacral, that womb energy. So balancing out your sacral chakra, okay? Close this out for Sagittarius. Thank you to those that have been getting me up with the likes. I appreciate it. Thanks for showing love. Yeah, it's time to reframe. Self-love is the focus at this time, Sagittarius, for the month of August. All right, is the reframe and the self-love, okay? Gratitude. If you're joining, type in the chat what you're grateful for today. Release those that are not meant to be in my life at this time, Spirit. Gratitude. Release those that are not meant to be in my life. Release those that are not meant to be in my life at this time. Gratitude for releasing those that are not meant to be in my life at this time, Ashe. Clear the energy. Thank you. Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. If you are in the building, drop a earth sign in the chat here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, drop a earth sign in the chat. Let me know you're here and ready to receive your message. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Drop a earth emoji if you're here today. Thank you for liking the live. Much love. Appreciate the reciprocation. Taurus in the building. Alright, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Starting out with Capricorn. Capricorn energy for the month of Scorpio. Scorpio will be, water signs are last, so after air signs. Fire signs have already been done for those that are just joining. We are now on earth signs. Shuffling for Capricorn for the month of August. Shuffling for Capricorn for the month of August. Shuffling for Capricorn for August. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so there's some things that you may be trying to bring into fruition at this time, Capricorn. Focus on your dreams at this time because, yeah, this song was very significant. So the dreams are significant. And then also with the Page of Cups coming out of here. So dreamer energy, okay? So you got some things that you may be planning, working on, that you're wanting to kind of move forward with, okay, at this time, Capricorn. So strategic planning for the month of August of the things that you wanted to bring into fruition. Okay, when it comes to your manifestations, getting more organized. And yeah, you guys are pretty organized, Capricorn. So yeah, just staying pretty organized at this time. Don't hone too much in onto the outcome. Also, Capricorn, just focus and allow the things to flow, okay? For the month of August. One step at a time. Capricorn energy for the month of August. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, okay? So yeah, some changes, some new luck here that may be coming in also as well, okay? Yeah, so you're going towards some sort of new manifestations, Capricorn. So what else here? Yeah, like I said, don't overthink it, okay? Because this fell into this Page of Cups energy. You know, you're starting things out at this time. So don't overthink it, okay? Grateful to be alive, gratitude. So don't overthink it at this time, Capricorn. You may be having a lot of anxiety. You may feel like if you're not able to kind of sleep, also kind of waking up in between 2 and 3 o'clock is what I'm picking up on. 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. So you know, making sure you're getting proper rest. Yeah, this could be spirit that's talking to you, okay, when you wake up in the middle of the night. So pay attention to the thoughts that you're having. You know, you may be having some sort of ideas that's coming in the middle of the night also as well. This could be your spirit team that's trying to reach you in the middle of the night, okay? Yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Yeah, Capricorn, okay? And then lucid dreamer. Yeah. Your dreams can be really significant at this time. That was 2 dream songs. So your dreams can be really significant at this time. This is one of my favorite songs by Naomi. I love her. Clarify for Capricorn. Yeah, choose wisely and adapt to the transformation also as well, okay? So, you know, you got this pathway that you're going down at this time, and and fall season could be very significant also as well, but adapting to that transformation and not having so much anxiety on this, okay? Worry, okay? Be more stress-free when it comes to this energy as well. Clarify. Yeah, more prayer at this time, okay? So asking, you know, when it comes to you having this anxiety, this depression, or whatever it is that may be popping up, you know, just pray, okay? Take some time to pray, you know, and speak to your higher sources, because like I said, this Hierophant came out, Taurus energy, okay? So with this prayer energy here, ask for help, all right? Don't let things, because I'm hearing burden, so don't let all this sit on your shoulders, all right? Allow yourself to ask for help, all right? That be the problem also with your earth signs, especially Capricorn too. Yeah, well, all y'all actually, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Yeah, because you got make the lemonade, all right? You're being served the lemons, so it's like make the lemonade, okay? One more. Yeah, there's a need to release at this time, okay? Release the things that you're not able to control, okay? Release the things that you're not able to control at this time. So you may feel like you're in like a stagnant place, okay? Yeah, flow. Yeah, get into the balance of flow, Capricorn, okay? One more to close this out for Capricorn. Yeah, and flow in gratitude, okay? Yeah, this is why I always, you know, start out my readings with expressing gratitude, you know, having everyone express gratitude. As you're coming in, as you're joining the live, type in the chat what you're grateful for at this time, okay? When we are talking to Most High, when we are asking our spirit team, you know, for help, they're not just people that, you know, or spirits that you know, is always just supposed to do something for you, you know, okay? That's where they love when you express more gratitude. They love to help, but they love when you express gratitude for the help, okay? And when you're open and receptive to the energy, that's when they really start to showing up, okay? You know, when you're really praying out to your higher sources, or you're praying to God, you know, divine source, and you just really need that help, and then God divine shows up, and then sometimes we forget that, you know, to express that gratitude, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, Ashe. Definitely, the things that we are not able to handle, just give it all up, okay? Yes, it does. All right, Taurus, shuffling for the month of August, and their focus for the month of August for Taurus. Gratitude. Taurus energy. that says 7 days of week, WEAK, and then it also says the crown, okay? So there could be some spaces within your mindset, okay, that is, you know, needing a little bit of a tune-up. Also, someone could also need a tune-up with their car. You may be having like kind of like spark plugs, or someone may need to get their like a battery or something with your spark plugs or something, with the way you start your car. Okay, so that could be significant. You could have some battery issues that may be going on with your car at this time. That spark is significant too, Taurus. So you may be getting some things that you will be getting, or like a spark within your mind. So you could have kind of also felt that confusion, you know, within your mindset also as well. Once that clears up, you're going to start getting that spark, okay? So if you are wondering about certain things, you know, trying to figure out your directions, there's going to be information that's going to be coming in. It's just having that tuning up your mind, so that you can be open to that energy that's going to be coming in. Because sometimes if you are in a space to where your mind is not right, you're going to miss it, okay? So tuning up the things within your mindset at this time, within your crown. A lot of overthinking energy is what I'm picking up on. Yeah, that High Priestess just came out. Intuition, okay? So your intuition at this time. So spirituality, subconscious, higher power also, okay? Moving more, okay, so that feminine energy also as well, because earth signs is feminine energy also as well. So balancing out that feminine energy within yourself, okay? So yeah, really relying on your intuition at this time. You can be having a lot of crown chakra activations, a lot of things that may be coming in within the mindset. You can be having some headaches, or some like pressure in the head also as well. What else here for Taurus for the month of August? Yeah, this is for you to rely on your strength during this Leo season, okay? Strength card is Leo energy, all right? So during this time of the month of August, relying on your intuition at this time, focusing on your spiritual health, okay? Also as well as the strength card has to do with your courage and your bravery. So being more brave and more confident about the things that you can, that you're getting as far as your intuitive downloads, okay? If you're getting intuitive downloads about with your intuition, be more brave and courageous about the things that you're receiving at this time. I'm hearing August is going to be a really good turnaround month for you. More of like more towards the end, the mid-August, okay? Because things are clearing out. Yeah, because there could have been some things that may have been going on within a home situation, your stability, you know, some sort of, you know, unhappiness, isolation with this 10 of Cups in reverse, okay? So yeah, you could have been in a space to where there was no harmony within a home space also. This could also be like a disharmony within your own body, like, you know, your home, being in home. So, you know, your soul can be calling you at this time, Taurus. What else? Yeah. This could be some sort of delays, Virgo energy also as well, with the Hermit in reverse. This could be this, you know, you could be feeling like alone, or also, you know, not necessarily like kind of rejecting certain things also as well. So if you were being called to be in isolation, don't reject being called to be in isolation, because the whole point is you want to have this in upright when it comes to you receiving the intuitive messages, when it comes to the Hermit energy, okay? So when you go within, you know, don't be afraid to embrace being alone, all right? So codependency also as well. Had to keep it in the shop yesterday. for the month of August. Taurus for the month of August. Taurus for the month of August. Yeah, the things that are moving out of your way are in your highest good. Okay, your wish is granted also. So you know that all, whatever it is that you're moving away from. Also, you can be traveling or just moving away in general from certain things. But this is in your highest good. Okay, the outcome may not be exactly what you expected or what you wanted, but it's what you need at this time. Okay, so really focusing on that at this time. Embrace the journey with openness. So like I said, with this Hermit energy in reverse, embrace the openness when it comes to you going within, you receiving the answers that you're receiving. You know, don't go against your flow and the things that spirit is leading you towards, okay, at this time, because it says embrace the journey with openness, trusting in the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. Okay, so you're moving towards your purpose at this time, Taurus. Okay, so whatever it is that is, yeah, trust your intuition. Like I said, that spirituality is very significant. So focusing on your purpose at this time, you know, your soul, what your soul's calling you to do. Yeah, real promise and free to move. Okay, free to move. So embrace your liberty to explore new paths. The world is wide open for your journey. Okay, embrace the newness. All right. I believe Taurus is like a what is it, cardinal? Not a cardinal, it's what's it called? I can't remember right now. But y'all can be really stubborn also as well, okay? Bullheads, y'all can be really stubborn, Taurus. So this is, you know, getting you to kind of mush, okay? Things could have kind of felt a little bit mushy, but things are starting to push you out of the way, okay? So you may have got too comfortability. So getting out of, yeah, fixed, okay? Fixed sign. Yeah, that's what I meant. Fixed sign. So it's hard to kind of get out of the energy that you stay stuck in sometimes because you have that comfortability of just kind of doing things the same way. Thank you to those in the chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, there could be some people that are gossiping about you also as well. There could be some sort of facade, some, you know, with this cloudiness energy here. What I'm picking up on this energy is this is you. This is your higher self, okay? Taurus. So this is your higher self. This is that inner child within you. So childhood trauma could be significant. A parent could be significant. A father figure could be significant. Father wounds could be significant as well. You know, you could have been missing the parent at this time, okay? But there's some gossip that is going on also, that is going on behind your back. And you see with this person here, she's embracing like the flow. It's like she's just embracing herself. And then you have these people that are on the outside that are close to her that are just, they have funny looking faces. It's like they don't like the fact that she's embracing her energy, okay? So, you know, there may be some people around you that may be causing some sort of facade that don't really care about, you know, you embracing this new journey, these new heights for your highest good at this time, okay? But release that energy during the month of August, okay? Because you're moving into a new purpose, and have faith. Yeah, Taurus, okay? So have faith in your journey. You have a whole spirit team that is backing you at this time. Ancestors, angels, whoever it is that's on your spirit team that's bringing this guidance is showing you exactly to have faith, okay? Close this out for Taurus. Close this out for Taurus. Yeah. Okay, so passion and skill just came out here as well, okay? Vast energy. So this is all, you know, she's very into intuition. You know, she deals with like women and children, you know, bearing fruits. When it comes to Bass energy and Ptah, cats can be significant. When it comes to Ptah is the ancient Egyptian, to where that knowledge, okay, bringing that to their manifestations into fruition here, okay. And so that fell onto the highest good, and also this real promise, okay. So that as above, so below, the things that you may be wanting to bring into fruition when it comes to your manifestations, that is what's, you're moving into at this time, okay, these manifestations. So it may have taken some time, to move into these manifestations, because there was things that needed to be cleared out. But your manifestations are, on the rise here. You may be something that you're very skillful for. Also, that you're very passionate about, Taurus, okay? So whatever it is that you're very passionate about, the things that you are very skillful with, that's something that is part of your purpose, okay? So there's a reason why you're very skillful at that energy, okay? Or whatever it is. And then with this hope energy here, also remain to have hope, okay? And this fell into the high priestess, the intuition, okay? This is Aquarius energy also as well, okay? So that water barrier, that's that pouring in the knowledge. So you're receiving some sort of knowledge at this time, okay? All right, Taurus, Virgo. Shuffling for Virgo. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. I appreciate it. Much love. Welcome in everyone that is just following and coming into the chat. As you come in, drop in what you're grateful for today. Happy Friday. You're welcome. I appreciate it. All right, cleansing out of Taurus energy. Virgo. 11:11. Ashe. You're welcome. Thankful for your kids. Ashe. As you're joining, type in the chat what you're grateful for at this time. Fire signs have already been done. We are currently on earth signs on Virgo. Taurus and Capricorn have already been done. Air signs is next, and then water signs. Shuffling for Virgo. Shuffling for Virgo. Virgo and Taurus, I just dropped your guys' financial message on my page. So if you do want to know about your finances, I just posted it on my page, okay? And also the financial live that I did yesterday will be posted on my YouTube tomorrow or either today. So check that out if you want to. The link is in the bio if you want to subscribe to my YouTube so you don't have to miss any of my lives. Thank you to those that are tapping the screen. I appreciate it. All right, Virgo energy here for the month of August. Virgo. There could be a lot of pressure because I'm starting to get some pressure within my head. So there could be a lot of pressure at this time, Virgo. Feeling kind of under pressure, kind of feeling a little bit stressed at this time. What I'm picking up on this energy is, because I was picking up on that perfectionism for you guys, Virgo. So, you may be in a space to where you're just trying to perfect things so much. And it's just like take a step back from that perfectionism, okay? Because that's what's stressing you out at this time. You don't have to have everything that is so perfect. Yeah, this could have something to do with your prosperity. King of Pentacles energy, Taurus energy here, okay? But Virgo, so this could have something to do with your money, okay? This could be something that may be stressing you out in regards to your money. Yeah. this could be something that may have to do with, you know, you may be very isolated at this time for something that's going on within your money at this time. You could have cut some people off also within the community, or people that you may have been dealing with also. Some sort of scandals could have been happening. Some sort of gossip can be going on about you at this time, Virgo. I'm picking up on a family energy, so family could be talking about you. Yeah, family could be talking about your money or the cycles that you're moving through at this time. A lot of changes, okay, within your community, Virgo. So being more decisive about the people that you surround yourself with here, Virgo. What else? Yeah. Justice in reverse. Yeah. So there could be some sort of karma that's playing out at this time. Okay. And so you could have been receiving some sort of karma. You could have been calling judgment on some people also at this time as well, Virgo. That could be why you're being isolated at this time, because of the people that may surround you. So being more strategic, and also paying attention to people's patterns and why you're being moved away from these people at this time, Virgo. Okay, yeah, because you're going into new worlds. You're going into new heights. You're moving into new energy, new cycles. Okay, you could be seeing 10-10 also as well. I'm picking up on 10-10 heavy. You're seeing 10-10 heavy, okay, Virgo? Also, you're seeing 5-5-5 and 3-3-3, okay? So, yeah, so don't stress too much. Yeah, 10 of Wands energy, as I say it. 10 of Wands, okay? 10-10, heavy on the 10-10, okay? Heavy on the cycles. Someone could also be closing out a job, maybe leaving a job, could have got fired from a job. Also, yeah, 8 of Cups energy, okay? So you may be moving away from some sort of job, some sort of stability, you know, something, whatever that you're moving away from. A lot of closing out, okay? A lot of cycles that you're leaving at this time. Okay, and so that maybe would be causing that mental turmoil, you know, that stress within your mind at this time. Because like I said, with that perfectionism that we was picking up on, Virgo, you know, you like to have things so organized and perfect and in place, and everything just kind of got topsy-turvy, kind of you know, upside down. Okay. And that's because all this had to fall. Everything had to go. You know, things had to change. In order to change, you know, you may have been in a space to where you didn't necessarily want things to change, but there was a forceful change is what I'm picking up on. Clarify here for Virgo for the month of August. Yeah, you're feeling very burnt out. Okay, yeah, some sort of hurtful events that may have happened. Something kind of blew up in flames also as well. In heartache shadows, growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you. As brighter days are promised. Okay, so don't let these hurtful events, these things that may, yeah, someone got fired, or someone probably will be getting fired in the month of August, but don't let this define you for who you are. Okay, just move on. Okay, because you still have this wheel of fortune here. But this is something that may be closing out due to like a karmic cycle. It's probably something that you wasn't meant to work at. Okay. And I feel like I'm picking up on the energy of you already knew this. So you already knew that you didn't want to be at this job anymore. So you could have been asking for a sign, you know, oh, I don't want to work at this job, Spirit, you know, give me a sign. You know, I want to leave this job. And you may have kind of got to the place to where you just was possibly not going to move away from the job. So Spirit just kind of is going to do it for you. That's not funny. Clarify here for Virgo. Yeah, divine flow. Like I said, Spirit's just going to do it for you. Okay, so be open to receive at this time. Okay, Virgo. But Spirit's just going to do it for you. Spirit's going to make that happen for you. Okay, so it says yeah, with true intentions and your heart desire, because this is not something that you truly desire to do. Okay, so you're moving more into a purposeful energy, more of an intentional energy, you know, when it comes to whatever it is that you're doing. Let go of any attachment to the outcome and let the universe bring in your gifts. Okay. And then we got the song Gone. Okay, Gone with the Wind. And then she said, how long until you're gone again? If you are focused on someone who is possibly, you know, out of your life, because like I said, there was this isolation because of whoever it is that may have been around you, don't worry too much about with this hurtful events. If you were, you know, and I'm picking up on like a relationship. So if there's a situation that broke up, you know, and it was very hurtful, because I'm hearing damage control. So if this was a situation that was very hurtful, it was meant to end. Okay, so don't hang on to the attachment of that person, and that outcome of that, you know, breakup happening. Okay, so just focus more on your healing at this time. If it was meant for you guys to break up, it was meant for you guys to break up. Okay, yeah, trust in your instincts at this time. Okay, Virgo, trust in your instincts, trust in your intuition at this time. Yeah, and also service as well. Someone could be serving, someone can be a CNA also, but someone also could have like a sick family member, and you may be taking care of a family member also at this time. What I'm picking up on this energy also as well is someone may want to actually be like a I don't know, I'm hearing para, but someone may also want to go into the service energy, okay, of being like a home health aide. This may also be something to where you want to do like independently also as well. Okay, so being more organized, or get that organized, or start getting these ideas out, or getting more research about it, so that you can go ahead and start that like independent contract in regards to that with serving others. Yeah, because Virgo is very like Mother Earth energy also as well. They like to kind of mother a lot. So yeah, if you're thinking of that, go ahead and see about getting into that. Okay, do some research on it. Virgo. Yeah, insecurity. Don't feel insecure about it. You know, whatever it is that you're being rejected from, okay, because when you look at this here, it's like there's a lot of spirits going on, okay, like some things that are surrounding you at this time, and he has a paintbrush, but it's like he doesn't have his creativity, so he may be unbalanced. So when it comes to the things that you're being rejected from at this time, Virgo, the rejection is the protection, or the rejection is the energy of divine flow, because that's what it fell onto. So you being rejected, like I said, those cycles that you're closed out, you know, don't be so hung up on the outcome, because you're rejected for a reason, because he wasn't meant to be in that space. So don't feel insecure about the things that your heart is calling you to do, your heart's desires. And then also, you know, like I said, these spirits that are surrounding them in regards to this rejection, that mental pressure, okay, you could be having a lot of negative mindsets in regards to this, but clear that energy up, okay? Virgo, close this out for Virgo. Yeah, order and peace and Genesis, okay? And then with that Genesis energy is pretty much going back to the beginning, coming back to home. Back to the beginning is your soul, okay? When we come here and reincarnate on earth, we don't necessarily know, you know, what our soul purpose is, you know, until we actually rediscover ourselves. So you're coming back home to yourself, okay? And then this is going to take that order and peace, okay? So getting things back into divine order, and also being more peaceful about the things that are going on. Yeah, and have more hope. Have more hope about it, okay? Whew. All right, Virgo is done. Air signs. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Drop some purple hearts in the chat if you're here, air signs. Cleansing out of that energy. Air signs, drop some purple hearts in the chat if you're here. Gemini, Aquarius. It's getting hot. Whew. Aquarius, gang, gang. All right, shuffling for air signs. Those that are just joining, fire signs have already been done. Earth signs have been done. We are now on air signs. Water signs are next. We are doing all 12 zodiacs. If you do want a personal reading on live here today, the special is 1010. Send it to my Cash App. The link is in the bio. A personal would be a general message for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Gratitude for cleansing the energy spirit. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini. Welcome in, welcome in. Those that are just joining, type in the chat what you're grateful for today. Patience is key right now for you, Gemini, okay? Being patient. You can be kind of being impatient at this time of whatever it is that you're kind of trying to move towards at this time. It could have something to do with money. Also, I'm picking up on somebody's moving also as well. So you could be moving. Seeing somebody packing up. You may be waiting for approval for something. See if you're going to get approved for something. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. It's coming in. It's just a need to be patient about it. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Grateful to be alive. Gratitude. Yeah. Patience. Okay. Temperance energy. So patience at this time. Being more patient at this time, Gemini. Okay. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Yeah. This could be something to where you may be in a space of disappointment, okay? You could be mourning. You can be in the space of grief, okay? This could have something to do with a relationship also is what I'm picking up on. Okay, so you can be feeling some sort of loss. You can also kind of be feeling a little bit lost also as well. But this is also the reason why your angels is here as well, okay? Yeah. So there's just a need to be patient. So there's things that are balancing itself out at this time. And it's just going to take a little time to balance. Yeah, because once this balance is done, sudden movement, 8 of Wands energy. So there'll be some sort of turnaround, some sort of change, a quick decision. When you get out of this energy of loss and get out of this energy of grief or, confusion or disappointment, you'll end up moving forward, okay? It'll be something that you'll be able to decide on. You could be feeling kind of indecisive at this time. Yeah. Something that you're maybe, something in regards to your community. So you can be collaborating with some people. You could be kind of upset about people that you may have had to leave behind also as well. What else here? What else here for August for Gemini? Yeah. Yeah, you got some choices, okay? So there's some choices that's going on. You kind of have some options. There's some options that may be presenting itself to you in August. I'm here in mid-August, okay? So there may be some options that is going to be presented to you at this time. Or like I said, this indecisiveness, so feeling a little bit indecisive, maybe picking up on a little bit of illusions also as well. So determining what's really true and what's fake at this time also as well, Gemini. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Shuffling for Gemini for the month of August. Clarify. I'm grateful for the chillier weather today. Yeah, when I walked outside this AM, I was like, oh shoot, it's feeling like fall. But yeah, gentle release and wise counsel here, okay? So there's a need to let these releases gently release at this time, okay? So that you can start releasing this energy to have new energy come in. So when you release this energy, there's a light bulb moment that'll happen, okay, Gemini? So there'll be more information that'll come in. Things will be more clear when you continue to release the energy, okay? Just go with the flow. There may be a need for you to seek out for some higher advice at this time, whether that be asking, you're praying, or, asking your higher sources to bring you more clarity, to help you clear up the energy, clear up your mind at this time. Yeah, perfection, okay? So there may be too much perfection at this time. Kind of just, and forgiving yourself also at this time, okay? So, you may be in a space to where you are, feeling like you need to have things kind of perfect and all in order. But forgive yourself and what I'm picking up on this childhood energy is you could have had a parent that kind of was very hypercritical. So, they was always criticizing a lot of things that you were doing to where you felt like you had to be perfect or you had to always have things in order. So that may be what you're picking up on, and it's showing up right now, especially with us being in Mercury retrograde, as well as the Chiron retrograde also. That's that wounded healer energy, okay? So you may want to check your birth chart also as well, Gemini. This could have something to do with your moon. Someone could have a Gemini moon in here also as well. So mothering energy also as well could have something to do with that. Yeah, faith and impatience. Yeah, being impatient. Okay, but have more faith. So being more patient about the things that you got going on. And you see this as spirit here. This is two spirits. Like I said, with that Temperance energy of balancing out the energy, being less impatient. This is a lot of angelic assistance. So you maybe, pray to your higher sources. They're right around you. They're surrounding you at this time. I'm picking up on someone who has had a past loved one who has been in your mind a lot lately, okay? That's who's surrounding you at this time. Close this out for Gemini. Yeah, this is just a lot of changes. You can be seeing, you see the number 9 a lot, but also we are in a 9 year. So this is just you shedding the old at this time, Gemini. This is just you shedding, okay? Yeah, and intelligence, all right? Air sign energy. So, with that intellect that you have, Gemini, whatever it is that's clearing out is because smarter decisions at this time, okay? Smarter decisions, and also just seeking more higher knowledge at this time also as well, Gemini. Libra. Those that are just joining, we are currently on air signs. Fire signs and earth signs have been done. The replay for the live will be on my YouTube. So link is in bio if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, so you don't miss any of the lives. If you do want a personal reading after the collective, the special today is 1010. You can send it to my Cash App. It is pinned right here, or you can go directly through the link in my bio. It is all the way at the bottom. For a personal reading for general for the month of August. You're welcome. Moving on to Libra. Cleanse energy. Ashe. Moving on to Libra. Libra energy for the month of August. Libra energy for the month of August. Libra energy for the month of August. This is Maze by Elena Barras. So there could be some things that kind of is just like a maze for you, Libra, okay? And I'm picking up on hide and seek energy also as well. Hide and seek can be significant. There could be something that you're hiding from that you may need to seek more knowledge on, or seek more, to lean more into something, okay? Patterns. Picking up on patterns. So patterns can be significant for you, Libra. You may be picking up on somebody else's patterns, or just also kind of picking up on your patterns. So maybe needing to change some of your patterns at this time, Libra. And maybe something that you're hiding from within yourself. You keep suppressing it, kind of pushing it down. Something's coming up, but you push it down. Coming up, push it down. So don't push down what's actually coming up. What I'm picking up on is also like a emotional energy. So you may kind of not like to really kind of release or cry, but so for some reason you've kind of been crying a little bit more lately. That also is due to these retrogrades. Something that, you know, when it comes to retrograde energy, you know, it's moving the energy up to the surface so that you can face it, okay? So there may be something that you're not necessarily facing. So, you know, when you see somebody running in a maze, you know, they end up running to, you either running through, you know, to get out of the maze, or you run into roadblocks, because you know, when a maze is, you know, a maze is, you know what a maze is, okay? So yeah, so don't run into those roadblocks. Those roadblocks, those blockages is because you keep blocking the things that are coming up at this time, all right? So embrace the flow, Libra. Shuffling for Libra for the month of August. Yeah, new energy, okay? Ace of Wands energy, okay? So this is new energy. So Spirit's trying to bring some sort of new energy in, like a new passion, new spark. But you keep pushing it down. So don't push down that energy. Open yourself up so that you can receive this new energy. Fire sign energy, okay? Yeah. You can be moving on from somebody who, you could be moving on from an earth sign, you know, someone who's being very sneaky, all right? You can be moving on from a job, possibly, or some sort of stability. This could be someone who was like narcissistic when it came to like the money. So they may have like kind of hid their money as, or some reason or something like that. Or they could have been very like financially abusive. So it's like they had some sort of money. You could have been like a stay-at-home mom. So you kind of might maybe trying to work on like your stability at this time. You could have been married to somebody who had like hidden money also. So this would be something that you need, you know, that you're moving on from, because this person is dishonest. Shuffling for Libra for the month of August. Yeah, Page of Wands energy, okay? And this kind of fell in like a the struggle energy. Okay, so yeah, so moving on with this energy, you could be also dealing with a fire sign also as well, or just fire energy. That fire energy is just kind of like you putting a spark more to you lighting the flame on things that, so pretty much burning the things that you're needing to burn away, and then sparking a new flame for the things that you're needing to move on towards with this Ace of Wands energy. Okay, Libra. Yeah, clarity. You may be seeking some sort of clarity, you know, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of truth. But this is your truth here, okay? Clarify? Clarify for Libra. Clarify for Libra. You may kind of feel as if you're not quite ready to move on, but ripe with this ripe energy, it's time to go. It's time for you to move. You're getting intuitive nudges that it's your time, okay? Yeah, shield of resistance and stand strong, all right? Stand strong within this energy, all right? Unveil yourself from the things that are illusions at this time, okay? Yeah, these illusions, the cloud of the unknowing, this cloudy energy that you're laying in. You're up in the clouds too much energy up in the head, and not necessarily embracing the unknown. Okay, so don't be afraid to embrace this unknown with this new spark and this new energy. Okay, this could be what have kept you from moving on, is being afraid. So fears is very significant for you, Libra, at this time. Don't be so fearful. Face yourself. Face the fears. You know, like I said, there's something that's coming up and you keep pushing it down. Coming up and keep pushing it down because you're afraid, okay? So face your fears at this time. You're not necessarily feeling kind of safe, okay? So maybe you're not necessarily feeling kind of safe. So find some sort of safety space within yourself. I ain't gonna make this up. Embrace courage, okay? Shadows of the valley. When it comes to shadow work, doing your shadows, facing yourself, you know, that's shadow work. Okay, so that shadow work, that darkness, you see how this is dark right here, and then you have a little bit of this light over here. There's this darkness, Libra, that you're needing to focus on, that keeps coming up, that's Spirit's trying to shine a light on that darkness. Okay, so don't keep pushing it down. Yeah, roots of stability. Get more grounded at this time. Okay, you will have stability. All right, if you're worried about stability, if you're worried about success, sometimes things have to, you know, start off a little bit rocky, but you're going to move into some good energy. It just all depends on if you want to move into it. Clarify. Clarify for Libra for the month of August. Yeah, this has something to do with the insecurity. And yeah, I'm playing victim also as well, or this could be because this fell over here with that energy of kind of by the King of Pentacles. So, you know, someone could be kind of playing off of your insecurities or making you feel a little bit more insecure. Someone could be kind of being in like a victim mode. This could be you or your partner. But get out of these insecurities. Okay, this is what this these demonic spirits and that energy is trying to attack when it comes to your you know, your own energy. Is trying to attack your insecurities. That's why that fear is showing up. But, you know, when you can, that's why the spirit of fear is what keeps you away from the things that you know you're supposed to go towards. Okay. So quit seeing yourself also as a victim and see yourself as the victor. Okay. Libra. Actually. Whoop. Close this out for Libra. Yeah, I'm hearing, so maybe get a little bit more excited about victory, okay? Because I'm hearing victory is mine. Victory is mine. Yeah, something like that. One of them church songs. So yeah, meditation. So there's a need for you to contemplate and seek higher wisdom at this time. Go within about, because this fell onto this deceit. So you know that your receipt, you know that you see some sort of deceit. Something's not adding up. Your intuition is going off. The red flags is going off in your head. You know, so go more into meditation. You know, pay attention to the things that you're getting within your mind, that you're getting intuitive nudges about whoever this person is that you're dealing with. They're deceitful. Yeah. Stability and equilibrium. So balance. All right. So your energy is going to start balancing out. And you know, Libra, y'all have the scales of balance. So, and also y'all rule love and partnerships also as well. So, you know, you got to balance out your energy so that you can start attracting the things that you truly want and desire. And also, you know, that love and partnership energy, that house that you guys rule, you know. Okay. Okay. You get me? Okay. Intuition. All right. Intuition just popped out. Trust your intuition at this time for what you're seeing. Okay. And then we have this heart energy also as well. Okay. So trust what your heart is telling you to do with your heart's desires at this time, Libra. Last one. Let go. All right. Let go. Release the things that you know you're supposed to release at this time. This fell over here on that King of Pentacles energy. So like I said, if you're needing to let go of a relationship, it's going to hurt. But it's not the relationship or the partnership that you're needing to be in at this time. Or whatever it is that you're letting go. So let it go and trust your intuition. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. It's time to change. Okay? It's time for the change. To you. Welcome in those that are just joining. We are currently on Gemini, Libra. We're on Aquarius. Okay, finishing up air signs. Water signs is next. Earth signs and fire signs have already been done. If you are wanting a personal reading, link is in the bio for Cash App. Or you can just send it to my Cash App right here. 1010 is today's special for a personal reading today on live. It will be for a general message for the month of August. I do have a Lionsgate special that will be going on for the weekend for $18.88. Also, you'll get a 10-minute reading sent to you if you want to book a personal for that. All right, shuffling for Aquarius. Thank you, Libra. All right, shuffling out of Libra, shuffling into Aquarius. Shuffling in for Aquarius for the month of August. Shuffling for Aquarius for the month of August. Shuffling for Aquarius for the month of August. The replay will be on my YouTube. So link is in bio if you want to subscribe to my YouTube. I post all the replays of my live on there. How You Just Do Whatever You Want, Not Fair by Leon Thomas. Somebody could be in your energy, Aquarius, to where they feel as if it's not necessarily fair. This could be something that you may have moved on from or something that you may be moving on from. This could be people that feel as if it's not fair. You know, Aquariuses, we cut off a lot, okay? So someone could be feeling some type of way that you may have cut them off, okay, or not wanting to deal with them. They feel like it's not fair. Shuffling for Aquarius. Shuffling for Aquarius for the month of August. Shuffling for Aquarius for the month of August. on the opposite spectrum of this, Aquarius, somebody could be trying to navigate their emotions or their feelings about how they feel about you, okay? And they may feel as if yeah, someone may be navigating some new emotions when it comes to you, and it's kind of like giving them some sort of like imbalance or some sort of confusion because they don't necessarily know what to do with it. It could be because you embrace more freedom than they do, okay? Yeah, how you just do whatever you want, okay? So like I said, on the opposite spectrum, someone could feel like because Aquarius, y'all can be pretty free. So someone may want to like literally lock you down, or you know, someone may be wanting to control you and you don't necessarily want to be controlled. Or someone just may not know how to approach when it comes to you, okay? Yeah, with this Two of Wands energy, okay? So this movement energy, you know, not necessarily know how to plan, okay? They don't necessarily know how to possibly plan. Yeah, and then Closer just came on by Kenyon Dixon. So someone may be over analyzing something when it comes to you, when it comes to y'all's movements. What else? Avoiding kind of risky behavior, okay? They may be avoiding it. Yeah, Justice in reverse, okay? So someone may be kind of a little bit disappointed. There may be some sort of like distortion that may be in the energy also as well. So they may not know how to move in regards to this distortion that's in the energy. This person could have possibly been dishonest at one point in time. Okay, so that's why they may not know how to move. What else? All kind of energy been saving all I could. Why is all this coming in reverse? Okay, so there's some sort of delay also here, some sort of blocked off energy, some sort of indecision, okay? Someone could be very indecisive about some things. This could be you that may be up in your head also, Aquarius. So some sort of indecision, being more decisive for the month of August. So making more clear decisions at this time if you're feeling a little bit blocked, okay, within the mind. Every time we're making love, I feel so right. Can't help it, baby. We get so fired up, tied up, caught up in the moment. What else here for Aquarius? So everything's just going to come in reverse for Aquarius, okay? But yeah, Four of Pentacles energy also, okay? So this may also, so this is actually good for it to be in reverse because you're not necessarily holding on to the energy, okay? So you may just, like I said, that freedom energy, embracing freedom, not necessarily holding on to things, not necessarily attaching yourself to things at this time, okay? So you could be in a space to where you will end up detaching from the outcome. You may end up detaching from this energy of indecisiveness, or whoever this person is, they'll end up detaching from it, okay? They may be a little bit possessive also, because like I said, you know, someone who wants to embrace freedom with that past song that just came on, you know, and someone wants to control, okay, with this, with it also being upright, okay, for this Four of Pentacles energy. So someone want to kind of hold on to your energy, be more possessive. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Let's see. Clarify this. Okay, so this could be some sort of blocked happiness here, okay, that's been going on. This could be due to some sort of greed or greediness, okay? Some sort of expectations, okay? So somebody may have some expectations about you, or you may have expectations for someone or for yourself, or whatever it is. So releasing this need of control or expectations. So releasing expectations at this time. Releasing like things that may be unrealistic also as well. Yeah, Gone with the Wind. So yeah, this flowing energy here, okay? What else here for Aquarius? For the month of August. What's going on? Okay, what's going on here, Aquarius? There's some sort of delays that may be happening also at this time. The tower came into reverse also as well, so there's some indecisiveness that's going on. You kind of maybe up in your head a lot. There's a lot of things that you maybe not sure about deciding on some things. Okay, Aquarius, let's clarify some of this. You go with the wind. I'm gonna make it to a Rennie concert. I swear I am. I'm gonna make it to a Rennie concert. Love me some Rennie. Clarify all this reversal energy here, Spirit, when it comes to Aquarius for the month of August. So really there's just a lot of like blockages here, Aquarius, a lot of like indecisiveness here, some sort of just a lot of blocked energy. So some sort of delays, indecisiveness. Okay, so finding out what the blockages currently are. Okay, what's these blockages, Spirit? Clarify what the blockages are. What's the blockages? What's the blockages? Yeah, answers unfold and make a change. So you may be all up in your head, okay, trying to figure out what's going on. You know, not really, kind of unsure. We can be very aloof when it comes to Aquarius energy. We can be very up in our head. So getting grounded, kind of getting out of your mind, okay. Not doing so much overthinking. That's what's causing the delays, is because you're too much in your head about your decision making or the things that is going on within your life at this time. Clarify also here for Aquarius. Yeah, this is divine timing though, okay? So whatever this is with this Four of Pentacles energy, with this possessiveness, this, holding on to a certain energy, this is trust the process, okay? So like I said, with this energy that is causing some sort of stagnancy or some sort of delay, trust something's unfolding, okay? Because this keeps moving. So there's something that's unfolding, something that's being revealed at this time. So trust the process at this time, okay? So don't feel as if there's things that you need to control, or like I said, if this person is controlling, there is you can't control what divine timing is, okay? You can't control it. The more you continue to try to control it, the less is going to happen, okay? So trust the process on whatever this is. Be patient and embracing the unknown. So you may not be in a space to where you're confirmation, okay? So you may not be in a space to where you're trusting the unknown, and that's why it's like seeking higher sources or seeking advice at this time, or wise counsel. Because secrets emerge. Like I said, something is unveiling, okay? Something is revealing itself at this time, okay? Within y'all's energy, Aquarius. So whatever it is, get some sort of clarity, because this could be what's causing that delay, all right? And then no good just came on. Clarify this energy here, Spirit. Clarify this energy. Yeah. You can be in isolation also, Aquarius, okay? There can be some isolation that's going on. Yeah, someone may be feeling guilty, or you may be feeling guilty, okay? And this could be what kind of has some sort of control here with this guiltiness here. Something in regards to your path, okay? So there may be some sort of guilt and shame here also as well. And maybe some shameful energy. But this was part of the process, okay? This was part of your path. What else? Yeah, something that you're closing out, okay? Completion and then creation. So you can be seeing 1010 also, but this is something that you may have closed out and then it's going into a new energy, okay? So, you know, closing out the energy, moving on to a new energy here, okay? So these cycles, and that fell into divine timing. So this is divine timing of trusting the process of the cycles that's going on within your life at this time, okay? Yeah, and it's something that you also may be very passionate about, okay? Trust the process of what you're very passionate about at this time also, Aquarius, okay? Clarify for Aquarius. Clarify for Aquarius. Yeah. So during this time of isolation, because meditation fell right onto isolation, get more meditation in at this time, okay? So that you can clear out that's the things that are sitting in your mind, okay? Also, Aquarius. So whatever it is that's going on within your mental space, sit down and meditate about it, so that you can get the clarity in regards to the things that is going on here with these blockages. Yeah. So there may be a delay in your prosperity, okay? There's some sort of delay here within the prosperity at this time. Geb energy, so that is the earth god. So there can be some energy surrounding like Mother Earth energy here, okay? Grounding energy. Yeah, the birds can be very significant also as well. There can be some answers that will be unfolding in regards to your prosperity. But this all will happen within divine timing. Last one for Aquarius. Order and peace, okay? Live for your love, okay? So there can be some sort of order, some sort of divine order, and then also peace that is being ushered into your life at this time, okay? So that's where the balance is for it, Aquarius, okay? Getting yourself more in order and also embracing that peaceful energy, okay? Embracing the peace. All right. That is all for you, Aquarius. Moving on to water signs and we'll be done. And actually, I may close down the I'm gonna close down the personals because I'm gonna get off of here because I'm getting kind of exhausted. Whew, it's a lot to do, all 12 signs. All right, water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Drop some water emojis in the chat. Water signs. If you're here, drop some water emojis in the chat. Water signs. If you are just joining, all other elements have been done. We are currently on water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Searching. Yeah, because that anxiety card just came out also with the Hierophant also as well. And then searching just came channeling in. So water signs, there can be something that you are kind of just trying to figure out at this time. Going through a lot of kind of anxiety. A lot of things going on within the mental space here. Yeah, because there can be some things that you may be moving away from at this time. Water signs. All right. Pisces. Shuffling for Pisces. You're leaving things behind at this time. And now it's kind of like searching within at this time, water signs. Cleanse out the energy of Aquarius, Ashe. Pisces. Whew. Back. There having some back issues. Yeah, this could have been something that like mid back, so it's like kind of like burdens. Okay, so it can be releasing these burdens. Shuffling for Pisces. Pisces, you may need to eat a little bit more fruit. Okay, you may be bearing some sort of fruit. Healthier foods. Shuffling for Pisces for August. Shuffling for Pisces for August. Welcome in. If you're just joining, drop in the chat what you are grateful for today. Happy Friday. Happy new month. Welcome in. Shuffling for Pisces for the month of August. Shuffling for Pisces for August. Pisces, you could be holding on to some sort of disappointment. This could have something to do with a situation in regards to a person. This could be something that you may have been paying close attention to, you know, kind of like really zooming in on. This could be something that may be yeah, because I'm picking up on detective. So you could have been doing some sort of like searching, you know, and like kind of doing some little detective work, okay, stalking somebody that was some sort of disappointment, okay. You may be holding on to this energy, like, you know, really holding on to that energy of what you may have been finding out of what somebody have done. This could be something that you may be trying to control. Pisces energy. So you have some decision makings to do, some decisions to make at this time, Pisces. And so whatever this disappointment is, like this cheating energy, yeah, you may have found out that somebody was cheating. But with this energy here that you're finding out that has been being shown to you at this time, this is something that you're needing to make a new step on. Make a decision, okay? Make a decision if you want to stick around with somebody who's going to continue to bring some sort of disappointment, or you want to move forward of this energy, okay? With this two of Wands. Because we got the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and also the Knight of Cups in reverse. One more here. So this has everything to do with, yeah, your decisions, you know, with that searching that came on. Yeah, this has something to do with the home. This has something to do with a family dynamic, okay? There can be some instability also as well that's going on within this energy with this Ten of Pentacles that just came into reverse here, okay? So feeling a little bit unstable at this time. And I feel like with that searching energy, you know, that we was picking up on, it's just a lot of soul searching is what I'm picking up on at this time, okay? So you may be searching right now, like kind of what's your next move, what you want to do, kind of, yeah. Clarify this for the month of August for Pisces. Thank you for the dolphin. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. Thank you for 14K likes. Clarify for Pisces for the month of August. Yeah. Mountain of Mastery here. Yeah, this has something, inner vision. See what's real, okay? So there's things that you may are needing to see, you know, breaking out of the illusions. You know, you're seeing something. Like I said, there's something that you're finding out. But don't be discouraged about the things that you're finding out at this time. Like I said, you're holding on to that energy. So release that energy. Allow the energy to flow through, okay, water, Pisces. So allow that energy to move through you so that you can go ahead and get those releases done, so you can go ahead and move on to a new mastery, a new mountaintop, a new energy, okay? So don't hold on to it. You're seeing what you're seeing for a reason. You know, you're seeing what you're seeing about a particular person or whatever the case may be. So you got your answer, okay? Yeah, secrets emerged. There was some secrets, okay? You found out about some secrets. Now it's time to plan, Pisces, okay? So now there's some sense of planning at this time because there's some secrets that have emerged. You're seeing what's real. You're seeing the things that may have been, you know, fake, okay? Shuffling for Pisces. Clarify. When you move on from this energy, yeah, this could be whoever this person was. It could have been like a false soulmate that may have caused some sort of insecurities within yourself, or you may kind of feel a little bit insecure. So you're moving on to a new height. So it's going to take you to the place to where there's a need to work on those insecurities, work on past relationship, like, you know, failures, so that you can have faith in calling in a new soulmate, okay, or calling in someone new. So, you know, if you are in a space to where, you know, you're releasing some sort of relationship, relationship, it was meant to be released so that you can call in the right person, okay? So the right person can come in, but you're going to have some sort of faith about this. And then also the healing work is, needed in regards to insecurity. Because, you know, if you continue to hold on to the insecurity or hold on to that energy of, you know, being hurt from the past or this past relationship, you're going to attract somebody else that is, you know, kind of going to be of the same. So, you know, don't hold on to this energy. Release it so that you can attract the real soulmate, okay? Close this out for Pisces. Yeah, good and plenty. Yeah, letting go. Letting go, okay? So let go of holding on to this energy that you're holding on to, Pisces. Yeah. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Confirmation. That's too many. Well, actually, it's called for, okay? Yeah. So this could be some sort of karma that you may be going through, or this person may receive some sort of karma. You know, you're grieving at this time, okay? Pisces. So this stuff that you're grieving, this was a karmic cycle that you closed out. But then you have expansiveness, okay? So you can expand from this energy. You know, the things that are meant to be closed out are meant to be closed out with this letting go, okay? So letting go, you know, this karmic energy, letting go of this karmic energy, grieving the things that you're needing to grieve at this time and working on fixing and repairing that heart, okay? And then moving on to expanding. So expanding your energy, okay? This is a lot of beautiful energy. You know, you release and let go, you know, grieve the things that you're supposed to grieve, and then you move into this expansion so that you can get your new soulmate, the person that you're actually designed to be with, okay? Cancer. Only I got. I'm gonna get to an Alex Isley also concert, baby. I tell you, she is like one of my faves also. I love me some Alex Isley. Every single song hits. Every single song. Literally. She is so talented, and her voice is just so beautiful. So soft and just elegant. Ooh. All right, Cancer. Shuffling for Cancer for the month of August. Shuffling for Cancer for the month of August. I think I might just have too many favorites because Cleo's Soul is one of my favorite too. Okay, save me, Cancer. Okay, save me from myself. Okay. So you may be looking for a sense of safety here, Cancer. Okay. Save me from myself. This is stemming from some childhood wounds. Okay. Gentle with myself, all right? So being more gentle with yourself at this time, Cancer, all right? Yeah, this song is very significant. God knows this time is I'll never lose myself, okay? So you may be in a space of depression. I'm getting the chills really bad here. So you may be in a space to where someone who's picking up on the chills also right now, this message is definitely for you. So there may be a space to where, yeah, with this Ten of Swords energy, you came to a point of, you know, a lot of betrayal, a lot of things that you may have been feeling a lot of depression or, you know, feeling really down, like just a lot of shit was going on. Yeah, with this Four of Pentacles energy also as well, okay? So with this save me from myself energy here with that Ten of Swords, you know, maybe harboring some sort of pain that's, you know, that's kind of going on within you at this time because there's a lot that may have been going on within your energy. So, you know, a lot of prayer work at this time, Cancer for the month of August. Yeah, there's dreamer, loyalty, surprise, okay, water energy here, okay, innocence, Page of Cups. But this Page of Cups energy, like I said, I'm picking up on some childhood energy here, okay? So there's a lot of childhood trauma that may be showing up within your energy here, okay? This Seven of Swords energy came in reverse. Someone could be confessing some things that may have, yeah, you may have found some things out. So someone could be confessing some things of what may have been happening behind your back. This could be something, okay, yeah, with that save me from myself here with that Seven of Swords energy, you know, so getting out of the space of being a victim also as well, okay? The things happen for, you know, a particular reason for your path, okay? You know, you can still know that you was a victim of something, but don't let that be your identity. Don't let being a victim identify as you, okay? Cancer. Y'all like to play victim a lot, okay? Y'all like to be in the victim mode. So moving out of that energy. All right. Yeah, clarity and truth here, okay? So embracing the truth, embracing clarity. God damn. You know, some new beginnings, you know, you may be having some sort of breakthrough that may be happening at this time. Once you release that energy of feeling like you're, you know, always going to be a victim, okay? What else here for Cancer for the month of August? Yeah, have confidence in the things that you're moving forward with at this time, okay? the things that you may have found out in regards to some backstab, some betrayal, and everything like that, have confidence in the fact that you're moving forward, because it's brought some sort of breakthrough and some sort of clarity. The things that you are getting clarity on, the truth about, this is what you're moving forward with, okay? Move forward with moving in, with the intention of that clarity and that truth, okay? Not necessarily harboring and holding on to the energy of what people have done to you, okay? Yeah. On the bottom of the deck was this Eight of Swords. Oh my God. Yeah, something can be a mess, okay? Something can just be a mess within y'all's energy. Yeah, you have choices, you know, choose wisely at this time. You know, that maze energy, you know, running into brick walls. But that Eight of Swords energy, feeling really trapped in your head, feeling like you're a little bit stuck, okay? I feel like all of these is significant. Yeah. Frost of stillness, okay? So there's a time to stop and reflect at this time, Cancer. As well as unity blooms as well, okay? And then seek clarity, all right? So yeah, so this clarity that you're seeking, you know, this is this stillness that you're being in. So, you know, feeling trapped or you know, stagnant at this time, is because it's bringing some sort of clarity. You know, there's a sense to where things have to slow down so that you can understand the things that are happening in your life at this time, so that you can see things very clearly when it comes to slowing things down. Because if you continue to move fast, you know, you're not going to pick up on the things that Spirit is trying to show you at this time, okay? Yeah, foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. So this is where, you know, all that betrayal and backstab, this is where you're getting a time to start being around a community that actually cares about, you know, the things that you care about as well. So being around like-minded people, you know, if you are trying to find more people that kind of resonate with your energy, you know, maybe getting into like some sort of groups, you know, some little groups on, you know, Facebook, or, you know, finding some sort of groups to be in, as well as, you know, kind of just really finding like more people that are like-minded at this time, okay? Following people that kind of have more of your interests also as well on social media. So the things that you're interested in, you know, revamping that. So right now you're in a space of revamping, Cancer. So revamping your life at this time, revamping the people that you want to surround yourself with, revamping the things that you want to, you know, attract in at this time, just revamping, okay? That's why all this was going on, so that you can get some revamping going. Yeah, perfect timing, okay? So, yeah, this is perfect timing. Y'all, I said y'all was playing victim. I said y'all was playing victim, Cancer. Y'all got to get out of that victim energy, okay? Yeah, you got to get out of that victim energy. Release the energy of being a victim all the time, okay? Yes, you was a victim. Yes, it happened to you. Yes, okay? But you can't hold on to it and harbor on to being a victim all the time, you know? You can't use that as your identity, is what I'm trying to say, okay? And this may not be something that's necessarily intentional. You may not be intentionally trying to, you know, be a victim or hold yourself in victim mode. But, you know, when you continue to kind of have the pattern of saying, this happened to me, you know, this happened to me, this happened to me, you're automatically kind of identifying yourself as that victim. So, you know, become the victor, okay? Close this out for Cancer. Close this out for Cancer. Yeah, perfect timing and then flow. Energetic clearing. There's a lot of clearing that's going on within your energy here, Cancer. There's a lot of things that are getting, you know, moved out of the way. But you got to be in that energy of flow. You can be really connected with dolphins. There can be some things that are coming up within your mind because, you know, dolphins, you know, telepathy. energy here, okay? So there can be some, you know, inner thoughts that you're getting that are trying to, like, more positive thoughts that are trying to kind of, you know, trickle in a little bit with that energy clearing. But you may be kind of going against it with those negative thoughts. So you may be in the middle of trying to, you know, rebrand your mind or reprogram your mind at this time. So you're on the right track, okay? So with this perfect timing, this is the perfect time for you to start, you know, moving out that energy of negative, you know, mindset thinking. All right, I can conquer, okay? So working on that solar plexus energy also as well, okay? That's very significant for the month of August. Confidence, okay? Your courage, okay? Inner child. Scorpio. And this song, I Owe You, you owe it. Oh, this is getting emotional. You owe it to yourself, okay, Cancer? You owe it to yourself to, you know, give this energetic clearing of the negativity. You know, you owe it to yourself to reparent yourself at this time. You owe it to yourself to bring that happiness and that joy and not being so down on yourself, okay? You know, you quit looking outside for people to do it for you and do it for yourself. You owe it to yourself, okay? 'Cause it feels like I owe you for all the happiness you brought me. Scorpio. Whoever it is that's going through these tough times, I feel you right now, and it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I feel like it's been very heavy on your heart lately, and things are clearing for a reason. Let that release go, okay? Because I can feel it. I can feel it bottling up right here, and it's like you want to kind of really just cry and just pour out like a breakdown. So you may be having a lot of breakdowns because it's like I feel like I just want to break down crying right now at this time. So it's a lot of things that may be harboring within your heart space, okay? So, you know, really getting back in tune with your heart chakra, okay? You just feel very betrayed, and everything's going to be okay, okay? Just tell yourself that. Reparent yourself, you know, re-love yourself, okay? At this time. It's going to be all right. Confirmation. Shuffling for Scorpio. Scorpio, there are some things that are being revealed to you at this time. There can be some people around you that didn't necessarily appreciate you for who you are, okay? So you could be, you know, showing up very authentically, and then you just kept, there's a reason, you know, something to where you started chipping away parts of you, okay? Or it was chipping away parts of you. Or you started kind of making yourself a little bit small because of these people that wasn't really necessarily seeing you, okay? So this could be what's hidden. This could be what's being shown at this time of why you wasn't really embracing the full version of yourself, okay, Scorpio? Month of August for Scorpio. Yeah, you're getting a fresh start at this time, okay, Scorpio? You're getting a fresh start. Yeah, so like I said, that embracing that freedom, you know, like I said, there's that energy of you as making yourself a little bit small in the spaces that you were around, the people that you were around. You know, you wasn't fully embracing that freedom within yourself, okay? And, you know, usually that's what you guys are, very free, Scorpio. So, you know, embrace more of that freedom, you know, being more, being more in like an adventurous energy. Yeah. So this, and see, Six of Swords, it came into reverse. So there was some stagnancy here. You wasn't there was some delays. You wasn't necessarily moving forward. You know, could have been feeling overwhelmed at this time or at some point in time. But I feel like you're really starting to understand, or you'll be understanding a little bit more in August and embracing more of your freedom. Shuffling for Scorpio for the month of August. Switching positions. Yeah. Yeah, you're receiving some sort of clarity of the things that's been causing some sort of instability here. You could have been dealing with someone who was an air sign also as well. There may be something in regards to you being too much in your head with this King of Swords energy that just kind of fell out in the struggle also as well. So you could have been in your head about the things about you not necessarily embracing yourself, okay? And so now that you're starting to understand more and receiving more breakthrough and clarity of the things of you understanding yourself and your truth, okay? This is what's going to move you forward. This is what's going to get you out of that stagnant energy. Yeah, safe, okay? So a safe space. You know, you're creating a more safe space for yourself, okay? Like I said, you didn't really necessarily feel safe and feel like yourself, your authentic self around certain people. And so now this safety is being ushered in. You're about to start providing that safety for yourself, okay? Clarify? Yeah, choose wisely also, okay? This is a lot of the energy of the collective period, whether you're a Scorpio or not, but, you know, choosing better choices at this time when it comes to this fresh start. Yeah, like I said, there's some pieces that are coming together. So, you know, these pieces that are coming together, that you're receiving this clarity in regards to the things that may have been hidden that we was picking up on for you, Scorpio. It's being shown at this time, okay? So you're putting the pieces together so that you can choose wisely to move. You're having a whole rebirth, okay? You're going through some sort of spiritual awakening, some sort of resurrection, moving out of, you know, a recovery, a comeback at this time. So shaking off the past and rising again, reinvent yourself and you'll rise up the ashes and be more powerful. Okay, so letting go of your shedding at this time. Okay, you're shedding. Clarify for Scorpio. Yep, forgiveness. Okay, yeah. Balancing, okay, and so like I said, this could be like family that's been around you, you know, and also kind of nurturing. This has been coming out for a lot of people also because, like I said, that Leo energy, I pick up on very much childish energy, childlike energy. So nourishing your inner child at this time, because your inner child may be feeling rejected. That could be why you may not feeling as creative at this time. So, you know, that creativity will pick up the flow when you start nourishing more of your inner child, tending to that inner child. You know, why do you feel this, you know, feel like you can't embrace the authentic self, the, you know, authenticity about yourself? You got to rebalance that energy, okay? Someone could have been dealing with a Libra. Like I said, there's an air sign energy that may be up in your energy, Scorpio. But you could have been dealing with Libra. It doesn't have to be, but I'm really picking up on an air sign, okay, for you, Scorpio. So yeah, so forgiving yourself at this time for the month of August, you know, the things that you've been feeling rejected about, the things that you have kind of been feeling off balance, you know, and really seek that clarity, okay, for that balance. Close this out for Scorpio. That girl booty all in the window. I hope nobody can see that. hope TikTok don't TikTok don't kick me off for that. Yeah, get in the energy of receiving, okay? Restoring that heart chakra energy, Scorpio, okay? And like I said, that inner child. So nurturing that inner child at this time, Scorpio. And then this is right now. So this is what's happening right now. This is what you're needing to do right now in this time, okay? In this month of August is inner child healing, okay? That could be why your creativity is off. So, you know, getting back into the energy of having a little bit more fun, you know, maybe I'm picking up on some skating. So, you know, maybe if you like to skate, but, you know, picking up on some, you know, some sort of fun energy, okay? Getting outside, you know, maybe even going to go sit on the swings and go to the park and just kind of swing and just kind of have a little bit of fun. Let yourself release, okay? This is going to clear up some energy for you. All right, that is it for the collective. I will actually take 2 personals if you want to do a personal right now here on live. The personal special for live today is 1010. Send it to my Cash App here, right here. I'm going to allow until 8:45 if you want to get a personal reading done on live for the month of August. 1010 sent to my Cash App. Let me know. I can do 2 or 3 people, but yeah, not too many today. So does anyone want to get a live reading? It is 1010. And I'll give you a little bit more time. I'll give you till 8:50. 8:50. The collective has been done. If you're just joining,
crispy chicken tacos and burritos are so delicious.
Wait, Taco Bell's a chicken place now?
No, they're taco place.
So this crispy chicken tacos from another chicken place.
No, it's from Taco Bell.
But this chicken is all white meat with avocado ranch. Gotta be from a chicken place.
It's covered in crispy tortilla chips. That's Taco Place.
I don't know, seems like Taco Bell's just a chicken place now.
Well, the crispy chicken also comes in burritos.
What is even
5 minutes if you want to do a personal here on live. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes if you want to do a personal here on live. You got 5 minutes.
For whatever your day throws you. The Home Depot. Outdoors. Get more done.
If you want a personal, we can get it done on live right now. The special today is 1010. You have until 8:50 before I get off of here. So let me know if you want to go ahead and do a personal. 1,000 miles away. Just me and me, you won't satisfy you. Just let me in. Cause I'm all your soul. All right. 3 more minutes, 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna get up off of here. If no one wants to book a personal, it is 10:10 for the special today on live only. Cleanse the energy, spirit, Ashe. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get on off of here. We'll talk to you guys later. See y'all.